All right. Hey, trust you are doing well. Just here in the office, kind of working on wrapping things up this week. Wanted to just share with you again what is the main focus and topic of our conversations and what we're working on. We are working on the property management vertical integration. We shared this before, but I wanted to really kind of give an update. We'd taken over one of the properties that we have here in Florida. As we speak right now, we're taking over another property in Atlanta, and then slated for next month, we have 7 more that we're going to be taking over in Georgia as well. And so, what does this mean? What's the reason? What's the purpose behind it? So, now we've worked with our asset management team and then third-party property management teams for many, many years. Have had great deal of success, made millions of dollars for both us and our investors as well. But yet, what I've shared with you before is that there is no perfect property management company. There's always some form of issues, some form of elements where you lack immediate controls. Meaning, like if we're unsatisfied with the performance of a manager, where they don't work directly for us, sometimes it may take 60 or 90 days to get that person replaced or off of the project. And so even though the third party manager brings resources, their regional managers support it, it's not as timely as we'd want. Or there may be at times issues with their accounting team, or it is a very people person intensive business. And so again, by us taking over our own property management and vertically integrating within our company, now we have our asset management team, our regional manager staff, the on-site person works for us in a real way. As we're working on these properties where we've hired our own team members, our regional manager is there at the property, in the near term every day, and then, every other week. And then as we're on calls together, we have the property manager who works for our company, the regional manager, our asset manager, operations director. And so depending on, the intensity of the focus of the project, we're able to really bring all those parties to bear in one focus, one element, one execution. So what it does is it gives us greater leverage so that we can get better execution. It gives us greater accountability so that we can, good, bad, or ugly, we can see the truth. Sometimes we've seen with some property management team members in the past, they've not been accurately providing information. And so you dig in, and you find that there was, some inaccuracies in what they provided, whether that was, intentional and misleading or, an omission. But now we're able to see it with absolute clarity. The other thing is we can get, better performance, meaning that we can hold a higher standard of accountability and uniformity of performance at each location, and it doesn't vary from property management company to property management company. And then the other thing that I would say as well is it also eliminates, kind of what I would call as excess profit centers that they have, where we can seek to get better cost across all communities, and then also better execution, both with respect to supplies and vendors and things of that nature. So it really is a win-win situation. Definitely been a lot of work. Definitely, no doubt, something that will continue to be a lot of effort, but the fruit of that effort will produce continued results. And so that's really what we're excited about and working on, is the operations. We've been focused on operations, all the way through, but especially since COVID. I mean, like COVID made it where, you couldn't evict people. You had all these difficulties. As I've shared before with a number of the areas in and around Atlanta, you still couldn't evict people up until probably this past 3 months up there with some of the counties. Just unbelievable, where evictions took, 7, 8, 9, 12 months still. So, but through these past 4 years, we have really been focused on operations, improvement of operations, and then also working towards where we're taking over the actual vertical integration of the property management. So again, we're doing it very methodically, step by step, where we have 2 properties now. We're taking over another 7 next month. And then, from there, not right after that, but a few months after that, there'll be 3 more in Georgia. And then a few months after that, 3 more in Georgia. And so it's just a very methodical step by step, building out the team and taking over the various properties so that we can have better execution, better accountability, better cost savings, better financial performance, and then better value creation for you, our investors, and for our capital team as well. So again, super excited about it. A lot of work going on, and it will continue to be a lot of work, but it's going to pay dividends for the next 20 years. And so super excited about that. You know, we're playing the long game. Listen, friends, real estate is a long game. I know there's been pain points over the last, 24 months, almost 30 months, but yet that's on the verge of changing. And then, again, real estate is also cyclical. But again, we've been investing in real estate for over 20 years. And I'm here to tell you we're going to be investing for another 20 years and another 20 years after that. Like, this company will go past my lifetime, and we're building for that very thing. So I'm grateful for you to be a part of it, that it would, impact you and generations to come for you as well. So, all right, have a blessed and victorious week, for this is the week God has ordained for you.